Let me now tell you, viewers, about a new revelation which has emerged in the Pune Ketan Agrawal murder case. According to the police, accused Chetan and Sia allegedly had prior knowledge of the questions they would be asked during the investigation. Investigators say the duo searched for answers online and appeared to respond based on the same script during questioning. Shweta, this is rather appalling. First, the murder gets planned, and now these two are so well prepared. And earlier on, we were discussing through various bulletins since the morning, because we have been tracking this very closely for our viewers, the fact that when Sia came out of the police station after her arrest, we were looking into her body language, which was very confident. She was swaying her arms. There's absolutely no regret about what she has done along with her lover. Now, with the latest detail emerging, what more can you tell us?
So that's right, Vishali. In fact, the kind of amount, in fact, of time she and Chetan had put in, and the efforts that they have put how to kill somebody and how to get away with it. Rather, they could have simply confronted to the family that, okay, I don't want to get married to so-and-so person. But here we see that thousands of hours of calls that they did to each other. There were numerous texts they shared with each other. Like ample times they had put their efforts on YouTube and other social media platforms, on AI platforms, that how to face the investigators, what would be the possible questions they posed and how should one answer it. This was something what they had previously known, and they were somewhere prepared about it. This was the information was shared by the Pune police sources to us, and this is really appalling, as you have said, because how confidently Sia could do this, rather going and telling to her parents that she is not ready to marry Ketan.
All right, stay on with me, Shweta. Now, the investigation into the death of 26-year-old real estate executive Ketan Agrawal has taken a dramatic turn after his family filed a first information report accusing his fiancée Sia Goyal and her alleged lover Ketan Chaudhary of orchestrating his murder. The FIR lodged by Ketan's father, Vishal Devichand Agrawal, outlines a series of allegations that the family believes point to a planned conspiracy. Allegation 1. Sia's erratic behavior before the trip. Ketan's father alleged that she frequently picked arguments over minor issues and threw tantrums in the weeks leading up to his death. Allegation 2. How the Lohagarh trip was arranged. The FIR states that Sia continued pressing Ketan to take her to Lohagarh Fort despite resistance from his family. Allegation number 3, viewers. Family questions accident theory. 4 days after the incident, Ketan's father and relatives visited the location where he died. According to the FIR, the family concluded that it was highly unlikely someone could accidentally slip from the spot where Ketan allegedly fell. This strengthened their suspicion that his death was not accidental. And then comes allegation 4, which is that the FIR further alleges that Sia was frequently occupied with her mobile phone and often mentioned a friend identified as Ketan Chaudhary. And finally, allegation number 5. The complaint alleges that Sia and Ketan conspired to kill Ketan because he had become an obstacle to their relationship. And I want to go back to my colleague Shweta Verma. Shweta, of course, these are various allegations that are coming in from the family, and of course, there is reason for suspicion here when it comes to what Sia was up to. What more can you tell us?
Well, this absolutely right. In fact, they're raising suspicion on Sia's new behavior and how she remains calm even after seeing the dead body of Ketan Agrawal. Made them think twice that was it a really tragic accident that transpired on 18th of June or something bigger than that they're not aware of. This is the reason why the Lonavala Branch Police Station and they had registered an FIR on the suspicion based that how unusual and the response of Sia, the fiancé of Ketan Agrawal, seems to be very suspicious, and the activities around Ketan which were happening since past 2 weeks or something was worrying them. And over to this, the FIR complainant, remember, is Vishal Devichand Agrawal, that's father of late Ketan Agrawal. With narrating the entire incident that has happened, in fact, the stolen passports to cancellation of Bali trip, and how more than once they have visited Lohagarh Fort, and how Priya in fact insisted Ketan Agrawal to go to Lohagarh Fort was something very importantly mentioned in the FIR.
All right, Shweta, stay on with me. And now moving on.